Live from the Plymouth Canton Educational Park.
You're listening to Newsfile at 5:30 on 88.1 The Park.
I'm Elizabeth, and in tonight's news, winter fun in Canton if the snow comes back, and high school seniors can win money for college with new scholarships.
Now, for the latest news that matters in your community.
There may not be snow on the ground right now, but if the white stuff returns to Canton, the township is doing its part to help residents enjoy winter fun with the Lending Sled Library. The Sled Library is located on the back hill of the summit on the park. The honor system-based library has 2 to 3 sleds located at the bottom of the hill for the community to use. The Sled Library opened on December 1st and will be open until March 31st. Canton Township Recreation Specialist Jennifer Gerard says that the Sled Library is another great addition to Heritage Park and all of its amenities.
We love being able to offer recreation in all forms, whether it's swimming, biking, sledding, but we just love people to recreate in our backyard and take advantage of Heritage Park and all that we have to offer.
For more information, contact Canton Leisure Services at 734-394-5460. Local high school students have an opportunity to earn money for college this spring by applying for the Local Impact Alliance's scholarship programs. The Alliance's availability scholarships are offered to students planning to attend college or other forms of higher education. Each scholarship has unique requirements such as a certain major or skill that must be met to receive the financial aid. Essays written by students will be judged by a committee using a point scoring system. Local Impact Alliance President Beth Mead says the scholarships help students in a variety of circumstances.
I encourage students who aren't even going that typical route of a college or university to check it out and see what we have to offer. Our goal is to give out the money.
The scholarship applications will remain open until March 15th, and recipients will be notified in April. More information regarding scholarship applications can be found at cantonfoundationscholarships.communityforce.com. A cancer diagnosis for the King of England tops our look at world and national news tonight. King Charles has been diagnosed with cancer. Buckingham Palace is not revealing the type of cancer or the prognosis, but did say the king began regular treatments on Monday. The palace adds he will pause his public events, but will remain head of the state. The Senate's proposed bipartisan border security and foreign aid package would end aid for the United Nations agency responsible for Palestinian refugees. State Department spokesman Vedant Patel told reporters the U.S. will divert funding to other partners providing humanitarian aid in Gaza. He added that the U.S. is pushing for an immediate and serious investigation into UN relief and works agencies amid allegations staff members were involved in Hamas's October attack on Israel. Jury deliberations are underway in the involuntary manslaughter trial of Jennifer Crumbly in Oakland County. She's the mother of Ethan Crumbly, who shot and killed 4 classmates and injured 7 others at Oxford High School in November of 2021. He's now serving life in prison without parole. Michigan's last horse racing track closed over the weekend after an 80-year run. Northville Downs had operated since 1944, and its owners are looking for a new home. The track was sold in 2018 to a housing developer, and Saturday was the final race. It was a packed house over the weekend for the final races. For Newsfile at 5:30, I'm Elizabeth. Your look at campus news is next.
Your place for Plymouth Canton Community Schools updates.
It's campus news.
In campus news, P-CCS is pleased to provide voters with easy-to-understand information about the non-homestead millage renewal that is up for voter reapproval on the February 27th election ballot. More information about this ballot proposal is available at pccsk12.com. The graduation speech contest committees for all 3 PCEP schools have released details for each school's class of 2024 commencement exercises. Students wishing to enter the contests should submit their entry to their home school's committee. Entry information is available on the PCEP page of pccsk12.com. Applications are now open for students wishing to join PCEP's award-winning academy programs for the 2024-2025 school year. The academy application is now open and closes at noon on February 9th. There is no priority given to early submissions. All submissions made by noon on February 9th will be considered together. For Campus News, I'm Elizabeth. Your look at sports is next.
Plymouth Canton Community Schools residents will have the opportunity to vote on a long-standing non-homestead millage renewal that would continue to generate operating revenue that is essential for P-CCS. Voters will consider the renewal during the February 27th election. Here is P-CCS Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Monica Merritt, on this upcoming election.
I do want to make it clear that this proposal is not a request for a tax rate increase, but it is an appeal to continue at the same funding level that we've been maintaining since 1994. This millage only applies to local business, industrial, and commercial property, and not property that is the owner's primary residence.
The non-homestead millage represents about 16% of Plymouth Canton Community Schools' operating revenues each year. For P-CCS, this represents about $33.5 million of our general budget. You can find more information on the February 27th non-homestead millage renewal at pccsk12.com.
Football, baseball, basketball, hockey.
It's time for Newsfile at 5:30 Sports. In PCEP Sports last weekend, Plymouth boys divers Sean Rosenberg and Jake Bull scored in the top 20 at the Wayne County Championships. Sean finished in 16th and Jake in 20th. Wildcat swim and dive team finished 5th. Eric Dureka qualified for the MHSAA Division I State Championships in the 50 and 500 free. He placed 3rd in the 50 free and 4th in the 500. Adam Frisch also qualified for the MHSAA Division I State Meet in the 500. Adam placed 10th in the event. One of the traditionally highest scoring football games of the season was decided by a goal line stand on Sunday. The NFC forced an incomplete pass from Texans quarterback C.J. Stroud on the 3-yard line to secure a 64-59 Pro Bowl flag football victory from Orlando. It's the second straight season Eli Manning and the NFC has beaten his brother Peyton and the AFC. The Pistons couldn't slow down former Michigan star Franz Wagner as they lost to the Magic 111-99 at LCA. Wagner poured in a game-high 38 points for Orlando. Cade Cunningham and Jaden Ivey scored 18 points apiece for the Pistons, who have lost 3 in a row and fall to 6-43. The Pistons began a West Coast trip on Wednesday in Sacramento. Michigan State moved above 500 in conference play with a 63-54 win over Maryland on Saturday in East Lansing. The Spartans have won 2 in a row and 5 of their last 6 overall. MSU is now 14-8 on the season. The Spartans visit Minnesota tomorrow. Michigan's losing streak stretched to 5 straight with a 69-59 setback to Rutgers on Saturday in Ann Arbor. The Wolverines slipped to 7-15 on the season. U of M hosts 6th-ranked Wisconsin on Wednesday. For Newsfile at 5:30, I'm Leo. Traffic and weather is next.
From M14 to I-94.
Your look at traffic starts now.
We've got a decent-looking drive on this Monday afternoon. All the freeways in the 88.1 listening area are moving at or near posted speeds. That's all for traffic. Your look at weather is next.
88.1 The Park with your local weather forecast.
Look for cloudy skies tonight with a low of 27. Tomorrow will bring a mix of clouds and sun and a high of 43. Right now in Plymouth Canton, it's 38 degrees under cloudy skies. On your source for the best local news, 88.1 The Park. For Leo, I'm Elizabeth on Newsfile at 5:30. Stick around. Women's Sports Spotlight is next, followed by Box Office at 6 and Plymouth and Canton's hit music at 7.